Hey, Leviathan. Wow, that's fast. Something's weird. What's weird? Sorry, I'm listening to some chess gameplay. Oh, did you notice that I completed the entire Canto 3 until the final dungeon? Oh, that's a me. I put in the effort. I cleared it all out, baby. Yes, sir. I was like, you know what? I have energy, right? I have stamina right now. I might as well use it to clear Canto 3 as quickly as possible. So I went brr, 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 and I cleared it all out, baby. I have not read the story though. I just went fight, skip, fight, skip. Limbus Company. If you say Limbus Company with a Singaporean accent, it becomes Limbus. Fun fact. Limbus is also my mother in some Chinese dialects. Hey, Limbus Company. There you go, you get the Asian accent. Alright, without further ado, let's get down to Canto 3. Should I have streamed it? Bro, I just fought the thing. Went to fight. Damage. Do. Damage. Do. Damage. Do. I haven't done the dungeon, of course. But yeah, without further ado, let's get down to Canto 3 of Limbus Company. The sun is almost set, leaving the bus to be shrouded in dusk. Uh-oh, I'm a bit too... my head is too big. What IDs do I have? The middle Otis, that's all I have. Alright. Karen's humming a song while driving. I found myself singing along in my head to that strangely familiar tune.
아름다운 연주는 세상의 망가진 것들에게서부터 나옵니다. 아이러니한 이치죠.
Virgilus spoke, having noticed that I was looking at the driver's seat.
하나, 온전히 음유를 느낄 수 있는 것은 정작 그들의 몫이 아니니 이 얼마나 억울합니까?
Virgilus is being poetic for some reason.
카론, 오늘은 기분이 좋아 보이는구나.
Karen nodded.
기분 좋으면 노래를 부르는 거야.
그래. 하지만 너는 오히려 울적할 때 그 노래를 흥얼거렸던 것 같은데.
카론, 그런 기억 없어. 카론은 즐거울 때만 노래해.
Virgilus's eyes seem to well with a subdued shade of dark. The kind of hue that would be picked up right away if one wanted to express solitude as color. But it only lasted for a brief moment. Hey, what's up, Unri? So I decided to dismiss it as the vivid sunset playing tricks with the light.
이제 카론이 흥얼거리는 세상은 고요한 무채색입니다. 길고 긴 터널 속을 헤어나오지 못하고 있으니.
I'm sure that just like the history of my own life that I've forgotten, Charon and Virgilus must have their own threads of cruel reminders.
이런 너무 개인적인 이야기는 그만하기로 하죠, 딴테.
Nah, you can tell me, you can keep telling me your stories.
당신의 업무는 나와 친분을 쌓는 것이 아니라 저들을 관리하는 것이니까.
When I look at his face again, the momentary hint of sadness has fleeted, replaced with a faint smile. I gave him a few nods, then turned around to check on the sinners. Our bus passengers had lifted spirits for a while now. It helped that they did what they were assembled for and secured a golden bowl for the first time. All the sinners were busy talking about their exploits in Jacob's district.
내가 그때 딱 카드 내는 걸 봤어야 했는데 진짜 명장면이었다니까.
아, 저 이야기만 7번째 들으니까 슬슬 지겨워져서 그러는데. 그래서 이번엔 어디로 가는 거지?
이번 목적지는 K사 동지다.
Damn, K-Cops. Hey, what's up, Didi? What's up?
아, 11구? 덕분에 평생 가보지도 못했을 것 다 돌아다니네.
Wait, Jacob is District 12? 11? The letter J is the 10th letter in the alphabet. Why is it District 11? Huh. There's a reason why I know that J is the 10th letter, and it's because my nickname used to be J10. J10. Because my real name is Justin, right? And it sounds like J10, Justin, J10, Justin. Yep. So, and J is also the 10th letter in the alphabet. So it was like a double entendre. Huh. Interesting.
그곳에도 손에 꼽히는 대단한 분이 계신다네. 아마 근처에 기념품 가게도 있을 것이야. 난 한정판 피규어 세트를 꼭 사고 싶었어.
The map has a missing letter? Alright, I'll take a look when a map appears.
오, 거기 햄버거 맛있다고 유명한 프랜차이즈 식당 있지 않았어?
요즘에는 세상 살기가 편해진 모양이군. 내가 임무를 위해 행군을 할 땐 입에 소금만 물고 가는 것이 전부였다.
Right, Otis, right.
그러게 말이에요. 제가 항해할 때 목구멍에 넘길 수 있는 음식이라곤 철맛이 나는 통조림 수프가 전부였는데.
Everybody's comparing their miseries, huh?
침 고인다. 그렇지 않아, 류슈?
Fuck, I want to eat meat right now. Oh, I got some fancy ham in my fridge.
뭐 지역마다 다를 피의 색을 생각하니 침이 고이긴 하군.
Eat my meat. Shut the fuck up. I don't really want to fuck. But it's not really any law drop to why Jacob is D11.
진짜 무슨 얘기를 못 하겠어. 꼬맹이, 너는 뭐가 먹고 싶어?
Looking for someone to share tales with and have a sensible conversation, Rhodia naturally turned to Sinclair. However,
그래요? 어머, 얘왜 이래?
Omo! She hit him with that Omo.
하얗게 질렸군. 과호흡과 오한도 관측된다.
How long has he been like this?
베르길리우스님이 K사라는 언급을 했을 때부터입니다.
Wait, K-Cop or J-Cop? Which one are you talking about? If it's K, then K is the 11th letter. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
명령이 없었기 때문입니다.
Mersault stared at me like I was at fault for not doing the obvious.
속이 갑자기 안 좋아져서요. 죄송해요.
Oh, we're leaving J and heading to K.
진짜 괜찮은 거 맞아?
Now that I think about it, Faust, I'm noticing a pattern where one of us has visceral reactions to the destinations that Virgilus reveals. Additionally, when we arrive, it turns out that the place does have a history with the person in question. Bro, it's not a pattern yet. Alright? Just twice in a row is not a pattern. Thrice in a row. Alright, fine. Maybe it's a pattern. Does that have something to do with the reason we joined the company?
우리라고 칭하시는군요.
Uh-huh. What about it?
미묘한 변화의 차이를 감지하는 것도 저의 주임무라서요. 그리고 수감자들의 입사 이유에 대해서는 상세히 알려드릴 수 없지만 저희가 가야 할 행선지와 수감자 각각의 신변이 어느 정도 관련이 있다는 사실은 부정할 필요가 없겠죠.
기다 아니다부터 말하면 될걸. 쓸데없이 혓바닥을 길게 누리는 건 배운 놈들 특기인가?
두갈적 발화가 언제나 옳지는 않아요. 파우스트는 그때그때의 가장 효과적인 방식을 선택할 뿐이랍니다.
뭐?
배운 사람이라서가 아니라 당신이 너무 못 배운 사람이라 파우스트의 말이 헷갈린다고 한 거예요.
Bro, you don't understand me. Not because I'm smart. You're just too stupid. Damn, what a thing to say. Just as Heathcliff approached Fowles with his bat shaking in fury, Sinclair suddenly started throwing up on the floor. The bus finally quietened down after that. Whoa, look at this. Look at this art. God damn. Each sinner has a personal promise of thing to fulfill. Alright, let's continue. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shortly after the situation with Sinclair is dealt with.
아까는 11구 뒷골목으로 간다는 걸 K사라고 잘못 말한 거지?
Back streets. 아.
딴지 걸기엔 다들 들떠 보이는 분위기라 타이밍을 놓쳤는데.
Kick out Sinclair's home? Don't spoil it. Let's watch it and see what happens. Or you can spoil whatever you want, I guess. I might not acknowledge it, but yep.
난 어지간해서는 잘못 말하는 법이 없다. 맞게 들었어, 그레고르. 우리는 K사 둥지로 간다.
아니 근데 둥지로 들어가려면
그래. 심사가 필요하지.
That's not really a spoil. Sure.
난 K사 비자 없는데. 나 빼고 다들 있는 거 아니지?
뭐냐? 왜 날 보냐?
방법은 간단하다. 닭, 돌. 그리고 뚫릴 때까지 죽사를 반복하면 돼.
Okay, what does that mean?
닭, 돌, 죽살.
Whatever that eccentric abbreviation means for Ryoshu, the sinners have learned to stop questioning it.
림버스 컴퍼니 정도의 회사라면 그냥 통과될지도 모를 텐데요. 그리고 료슈 씨가 말한 방식으로는 엄청난 시간이 소모될 거예요. 날개가 관리하는 둥지를 대체 뭐라고 생각하는 거예요?
Oh, I see. No one's going to take into account how much I'll suffer for that cider, huh? Sadly, none of our sinners bothered to respond to me in any capacity.
이스마엘이 말한 대로 우리는 비자를 면제받아 통과.
Hey, what's up, Roy Hyung? We passed the immigration without needing a
림버스
visa.
컴퍼니의 뒤엔 꽤 다양한 분야의 주주들이 계시거든.
혹시 H사의 주주님도 아시나요? 제 동생이 어렸을 때 붉은색 여권이 아니면 안 된다고 고집을 부려서 직접 저희 집에 방문해 주신 적이 있으시거든요.
글쎄, 나 같은 일개 길잡이는 그런 것까지 아는 위치가 아니라서.
Is this new Korean gacha? No, this is Limbus company. Limbus. It's not new. It's pretty good. I heard the story is peak. The fans are very hardcore, and the sales are much smaller than Nikke. But the story is apparently very hardcore.
그렇게 대답할 가치가 있어 보이는 질문도
너무하네요.
그보다 중요한 건 검문소까지 가는 길목이다.
Limbus just had a 3rd anniversary last Feb. So about the same age as Nikke then. So it's a gacha? Yep. Yes it is.
검문소의 심사가 까다롭다는 건 통행권을 노리는 자들이 지천으로 널려 있다는 뜻이기도 하지.
Interesting. It's a gacha, yes. Roy, let me explain. Limbus company is basically you have 20 probability machines on your table. Imagine you have 20 probability machines on your table and they are all flipping coins for probability. and then you need to predict what gives you the best probability given the units that you have. Basically there's a concept behind it.
버스 근처에 불청객의 소리가 많다.
Well, have bus will battle. Okay, yep. As for the story, all the characters are immortal as far as we know, and we, the clock-headed guy, can turn back time on other people to revive them. Yep. It's also pretty generous on its character availability, I guess. Yep. What's the rate up? 4.2%.
기분 좋은 카론. 기분
Rephrase.
좋게 도착.
It's rate up banner gives you 1.4% to get the character you want. 2.8% to get an SSR. 1.4% to get Eagles, which are like as far as I understand, 1.4% to get Pilgrims. It's not exactly a one-to-one translation, but yeah. Sure. It's like unique weapons that upgrade your character, I guess. But there's no Nikke. Nikke doesn't have unique weapons, so that's why I avoided using that explanation. What the fuck? Cock-a-hoop. Karon's cock-a-hoop barking.
자, 내리지. 심사받을 시간이다. 아, 혹시나 해서 말하는 건데 너희가 평소에 하던 대로.
Why? What?
그러니까 볼성사납게 사고를 치고 다녀도 일이 수습될 거라는 기대는 이곳 검문소에서는 버리는 게 좋을 거다.
Okay. She's at 2.9%. Alright. I said 2.8. It's close, alright. Come on. I was close. 2.9% and 1.3%. Alright. I thought his words were pretty intimidating, but despite the worries,
방문하신 모든 분께 환영의 인사를 드립니다.
immortality isn't an advantage in most of the things you see. That's true. Ego rate up, but the nice thing about getting it from the gacha is that it's non-duplicate. Huh. Okay.
한 줄로 순서에 맞게 입장하신 다음 안내문에 따라 적합한 위치에 서주십시오.
The menacing and interrogative atmosphere could subdue the temper of any first-time visitors, and the sinners were no exception. I could occasionally hear Sinclair sniffling, followed by Rhodia and Gregor calming him. Any of my questions, why, were met with heads shaken sideways.
그래, 평소에도 이렇게나 질서를 지키면 얼마나 좋아. 소풍 나온 병아리 같이.
당신이 왜...
What made you follow us outside the bus this time? Noticing my flustered reaction at the unexpected company, Virgilus opened his mouth. This guy, Virgilus, he's the slave driver man. My impression is he's the slave driver man. He's here to make sure that we do the work. Yeah.
이곳이 둥지이기 때문입니다, 단테. 혹여나 이곳에서 예상 못한 사고라도 치는 순간, 단테, 당신이 전부 책임지기는 어려워질 테니까.
When Virgilus puts it like that, it sounded like as if he was saying you're not reliable enough to be sent without supervision. But I knew it'd be wise to keep this to myself. Okay. Wow, that's a short story point. Interesting. boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom.
금방금방 빠지네요. 10분 정도만 기다리면 저희 차례가 오겠어요. 통과 질문은 저희 13명이 다 해야 하나요? 단테 씨는 말을 못 알아들을 텐데 어떻게 해야 하죠?
Ishmael seemed to have a habit of speaking quickly and be more inquisitive when she got
안
anxious.
그래도 그 이야기를 하려던 참이었지. 잘 들어. K사 직원은 이쪽 줄에 서 있는 사람들에게는 매우 간단한 질문만 할 거다. 그리고 너희들 또한 매우 간단한 대답만 하면 되는 거야. 신문소 직원이 어떤 목적으로 왔냐고 물어보면
Work.
림버스 컴퍼니 업무상으로 왔습니다. 업무 비자를 확인해 주세요.
Huh.
라고 대답을 하면 된다. 토시 하나 빼먹지 말고 그대로 외워. 그 밖에는 내가 알아서 할 테니 그저 문제를 일으키지 않을 사람이라는 것만 증명하면 돼.
혹시나 저 말을 외우지 못하겠다면 차라리 입을 다물고 있으세요.
I love Faust. Faust is so hot.
그저 갖고 계시는 사원증을 내밀기만 해도 되니까요.
Keep quiet and don't cause trouble. Easiest task in the world. I sneakily mumbled a sarcastic remark. I was worried that Faust might rat me out, but thankfully, that's your type. Reliable. One-san vibes. Actually, not really the One-san vibes, but reliable. Gentle. Yeah. Virgilus was idly staring off into space, sparing me from his scathing commentary. Actually, it's not really that I like reliable, competent types. It's more of like contextually. No, I changed my mind. Yes, it is because she's reliable and One-san vibes and competent. Yep.
자, 그럼 질문이 있는 사람은 내가 정말 가치 있는 질문을 생각했는가에 대한 고민을 해본 후에 조용히 손을 들도록.
Several hands were lifted, including mine.
로지온.
업무 목적이니까 무기는 들고 들어가도 되지?
Surely yes.
그렇다. 다음.
그럼 그에게 기기괴기한 팔이나 단테의 근사한 시계머리도 상관없겠네?
Of course.
맞아요. 참고로 관리자님의 머리는 무기가 아니라 의체로 분류되기 때문에 관광 비자여도 허용은 돼요. 비록 불사의 능력을 지니고 있더라도요.
Ishmael took the role of the model student and answered in Virgilus's state. It feels like something has changed about Ishmael's attitude since the casino job. She seems to have decided to take matters into her own hands after I betrayed her expectations of my capabilities as a leader. No! Gregor and I put our hands down at the same time.
그리고 류슈, 담배는 끄고 얘기하도록.
난 손 안 들었다만.
Virgilus was doing his best to ignore Don Quixote's arm stretched skyward, but he finally caved in and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래, 돈키호테. 뭐지?
저 유리벽은 어떤 용도로 있는 것이오?
Following Don Quixote's finger, our attention was drawn to the glass wall stood in the middle of the building. On the other side of the clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line.
저쪽은 기다린다기보다는 아예 사람들이 바닥에 앉아 있군. 줄을 선지 꽤 시간이 지난 모양이야.
무장 경호원도 많군. 이곳 인원의 3배.
대부분 건물에 세워져 있는 유리벽은 안전을 위한 용도일 가능성이 크다.
뭐 쉽게 말하자면 뒷골목 사람들 전용 구역이지. 둥지마다 방식은 다르지만 어쨌든 제대로 된 비자가 없이 다른 둥지로 가는 건 진짜 까다롭거든. 왜 검문소 근처에서 목숨까지 걸고 우리를 습격하려고 했겠어? 비자를 강제로 빼앗아서라도 둥지에 가려고 했던 거지.
그리고 우리가 해결해 줄 수 없는 문제이기도 하지.
However, the answer didn't satisfy Don Quixote. Whether it was the fault of the gloomy yet oppressive atmosphere of the area beyond the wall, or the disturbances happening in there, I couldn't say.
관리자님, 저희 차례입니다.
Huh? Right. Our line moved at such a quick pace we barely had time to chat before it was our turn to answer the officials' questions.
기억하세요. 그쪽에서 어떤 목적으로 왔냐고 하면
한 번만 더 말하면 심사관인지 뭔지 아는 놈이랑 만단지에 해주겠어.
Sangria. Despite Ishmael's words, our inspection was smooth sailing.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
업무처 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔습니다. 사원증 확인 부탁드립니다.
확인했습니다. 다음.
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔죠. 비즈니스 때문에. 사원증 보시면 된대요.
확인했습니다. 다음.
After our first sinner proved who we worked for, it was a breeze for the rest of us. The official asked the same question in the same dry tone, took a cursory glance at our face and employee cards. Though based on their speed, it seemed like a customary gesture rather than an actual look over, then let each sinner pass.
저쪽에서
Something's...
무슨 문제가 생겼나 봐요.
The glass wall standing between us and them was thick enough to block out sound. It was hard for us to tell what was going on through the wall. However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security, and a small child was crying next to them, clearly scared and confused.
신경 쓰지 말죠. 잘은 모르지만 날개의 금기를 어긴 모양이에요.
그래. 가난뱅이들이 어긴 금기를 봤자 만족스러울 만큼 충분한 돈을 뒷구멍에 찔러주지 않았다는 거 웬 더 있겠어?
지금 저한테 이죽되는 건가요?
뭐야? 신경 쓸 일은 아니라며. 너무 신경 쓰는데?
While I was distracted by Heathcliff loudly celebrating his first successful tease of Ishmael, our usual suspect sprang forth at her least expected moment yet again.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
No, Don.
약자에게 자유를 주기 위해 왔노라.
An emotion is expressed for the first time on the checkpoint official's face. Flabbergastation. They look up at Don Quixote with a face screaming that it was flabbergasted.
저자들을 풀어주게. 고통스러워하고 있지 않은가?
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
The official ignored her demand and parroted the same question. All the while, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, in looking through the transparent wall again, I saw the desperate child move her mouth to scream at the man dragging away in handcuffs. Daddy!
나설 마음이 없다면 내가 직접 해결하겠네.
코드 퍼플. 금기 K185 위반 발생.
Classic.
트럼보 사이트 지원 요망. 재전파 트럼보 사이트.
Veering away from inquiry like a broken record, the official spoke an intimidating, immune response to the radio.
안내합니다. 코드 퍼플. 순환 이동 검문소 14번. 트럼보 사이트. 루코 사이트.
Blaring sirens accompanied the perplexing announcement. All the while, thick metal grates shut around us.
그냥 대갈통을 부수고 시체자루에 넣어서 지나갈 걸 그랬어.
그런다고 아주 달라질 건 없었을 것 같지만요.
트럼보 루코. 각각 혈소판, 백혈구를 의미하는 것 같소만.
저들을 의미하나 보군요. K사와 어울리네요.
Looking in the direction Faust indicated, we all saw what she meant. Security forces matching menacing uniforms were staring at us. Alright, we fight them. Damn, Is this whole story about getting through the TSA? My gosh. I've gotten used to this sort of situation, but it looks pretty serious.
네, 날개의 금기를 어겼으니까요.
It's not like anyone was hurt. Can't we just talk this through? Faust looked straight at my face. For Faust to face someone directly when she usually stares into empty space as she speaks can only indicate one thing. I must have said something incredibly frustrating.
어떤 날개든 금기를 어겼다는 건
A loud explosion left Don Quixote dismembered where she stood. What?
별도의 발포 경고 없이 금기자를 처단할 수 있다는 뜻이에요.
It looks like border control isn't willing to forgive us until they dismember the rest of the sinners. Armed security staff was surrounding us on all sides.
날이 갈수록 놀라워. 바닥 밑에 고여있던 조그만 기대감마저 증발시켜버리니 말이야. 난 빠지지. 저 녀석의 단독 범행이라고 하든 다 같이 해결하든.
Bro's just a tired man.
아까는 관리자님만으로는 부족하니까 동행한 거라면서요.
He can.
어쩔 수 없는 것에 책임을 져준다고 했지. 이따위 헛짓거리에 동참해준다는 뜻은 아니었다.
Vergilius casually pushed his way through the line of armed guards and leaned against a wall. He then crossed his arms as if to further drive home that he will remain a spectator. I'm gonna go see if I can get that ham. Ham. Right back. Bros! Instead of ham, guess what I found? Check this. Sour cream and onion gourmet popcorn. And you know what popcorn reminds me of? It reminds me of movies. And you know what movie I'm gonna watch soon? Tomorrow I'm gonna be watching The Back Rooms. I'm so hyped for it. So fucking hyped for it. Obsession. I have not seen Obsession yet either. I'm interested in watching it though. I heard it's good. I like my horror movies. That one, I don't know what it's about. It's like rooms. It's like a horror movie about being stuck in an infinite room. Really just gonna watch from there?
이렇게 쳐다봐도 소용없습니다, 관리자님. 아무도 귀담아 듣지 않는 길잡이 주제에 칼까지 빼드는 건 주제넘은 짓이 아니겠습니까?
Wait, is this expired? No, November 2026.
마지막으로 오지랖을 부려보자면 K사의 특이점은 HP 탄으로 웬만한 상처쯤은 순식간에 회복이 됩니다.
Instant healing.
어쩌면 관리자님의 그 능력과도 유사하겠군요.
Hey, wait. Completely ignoring my feeble plea. Not that they could hear it. K-Corp's security guards close in on us. Okay. This is normally crispy, but it's a bit stale. That being said, I checked to make sure that it hasn't expired yet. Obsession really good, acting really delivered. K-Corp's singularity, HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped.
못해먹겠네. 우린 세상에서 제일 의미 없는 일을 하고 있어, 알아?
말했잖아요. 날개와 엮이는 건 무의미하다고요.
이렇게 실시간으로 허무해지는 전투일 줄은 몰랐지.
잘라내면 잘라내는 대로 살점이 차오른다. 전투를 제대로 지속하기 어렵다.
이딴 예술도 있는 거군.
Ryoshu made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Cuts and slashes will mend before even a drop of blood can spill from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Ryoshu to fight. Isn't there anything we can do?
HP. 헬라포이세스 기술은 손실된 신체의 세포를 끊임없이 보충하는 기술이에요. 한번 투약받아도 상당히 오래 지속되는데 둥지 안에서 보급을 받는 자들은 전투로는 이길 방법이 없다고 할 수도 있겠네요.
Even Faust was shaking her head in despondency. But then... Oops, accidentally. A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Sounds like an enthusiastic dude. A figure approached us with terrifying force, reminiscent of a frenzied beast.
뭐야? 뭐가 달려오고 있는 거야?
앞으로 3초. 관리자님, 판단을.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. Vergilius was the only one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently expected arrival.
역시 오시는군. K사의 대스타.
A jovial-looking man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
Jesus.
목격담은 얼마든지 올려도 되지만 사진 촬영부터는 K사의 공식 허가가 필요하네. 다만 30분 후에는 잡지 인터뷰가 있어서 길게는 시간을 내주지 못해. 섭섭해도 이해해주게.
왜 안 오나 했지. 날개의 월급쟁이가 되어버렸다지. 시크프리타.
그 비아냥거리는 말 본세는 여전하시군 그래. 코드 퍼플이 발동해서 불이 나게 달려왔더니만 그대의 친구들이었나 보군.
친구 아니야. 이 소동 속에 나는 무관하다는 걸 알아주면 좋겠군.
그럼
그래. 화끈한 정신 개조를 부탁하지.
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만 불길하게 속닥거려?
동감. 어디서 굴러온 놈이지?
보아하니 꽤 구석진 골목에서 온 분들도 있나 보군. 좋아. 그렇다면 이번만큼은 특별히 사진 서비스도 제공해주겠어.
우리를 아주 길거리 추종자처럼 대하고 있군. 감히
Don Quixote is the worst. What's wrong?
우리가 좀 바빠서 1분 안으로 끝내줘. 저 시계머리는 빼고 부탁하지.
의체인가? 그렇다면 50초로 하지.
Both a skilled fighter and a talented performer, I could only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero.
자, 여기를 한번 봐주게. 우리 팬들이 매우 좋아해 줄 거야.
이 새끼 더럽게 강하군.
방금 뭐란 거지? 깜찍하군 그래.
One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Vergilius watched the carriage with a pleased expression.
동지에서 주제도 모르고 나대면 어떤 결과를 초래하는지 깨달을 필요가 있지. 단테, 지금의 당신은 기억이 안 나겠지만 당신도
Oops. I was. I couldn't picture it. Right now, I'm just as useless, as powerless. I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sinners. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be the respected leader of leader of many sometime in the past. Okay. I felt a genuine desire to ask Faust for another way to recover my memories.
하지만 기억을 잃었다는 사실이 당신의 관리 소홀에 대한 온전한 면죄부가 되어줄 순 없죠. 무슨 말인지 스스로 아실 걸.
I thought the staff at the K-Corp checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family that they were about to tear apart, tearing it all as if nothing more than part of the due process. Although Don Quixote got into trouble when he sprang forth to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for years if we turned a pink eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he expressed the disturbance. Not Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have made it. Truth be told, I didn't tell everything in my power to keep Don Quixote safe. Vergilius wasn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me. Okay. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Vergilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might not be for the best of all. Okay.
이거 참. 다음엔 꼭 마이크를 달아놔달라고 해야겠군. 알아들었다는 소리로 이해하겠습니다.
46.5초. 오늘도 세계를 정의롭게 수호한 시간이었다.
Alright.
무대는 끝난 모양이군. 시계 돌릴 시간입니다, 단테.
Alright, next combat. Dante should have told Don to sit. You'll notice that Dante doesn't really talk or act apart from the commander. Operations. Okay. A deputy Charon and the stowed care of Regulus awaited us on the bus. The air was very heavy, with a sense of responsibility. Breathing at 10. What? They just dream an entire table of stats out. That's crazy.
늦었어. 카론 100까지 샜는데도 너희 안 왔어.
Oh no, poor Charon.
카론,
I missed episode 9. Okay. She seemed to have a few more words ready to be flung in that icy tone, but Vergilus put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a chance.
베르,
Glance.
카론은 지금을 기억할 것입니다.
미안해. 다음에 사탕 사줄 테니까.
Charon sits in the driver's seat without further complaint, and Vergilus slowly turns on us. Dispersing from the group, we scattered away to our seats, leaving only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisles of the bus.
변명을 듣겠다, 돈키호테.
본인은 핍박받고 있는 약자를 그냥 지나칠 수 없어.
아니,
My vision couldn't follow what happened in that instant. What happened? I had nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss that moment. And yet, I cough up to the situation. The first thing that came to my sight was Don Quixote's Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled under Quixote's shoe. Nah, we're not letting it happen.
변명을 하라고 했지. 네 사상을 변화라고 하지 않았다. 처음이 아니지, 돈키호테. 네 정신 나간 짓 어떻게 생각하지? 말해.
본인을 위해.
Oh no! Don Quixote's pained groan grew louder, but no one stepped in. Of course, she was being punished for her own actions. But more than that, it was evident that the disrupt was What? I'm so tired. But more than anything, it was evident that disrupting this wasn't gonna make the situation better.
생각을 물었다고 왜 말을 알아듣지 못하지?
말하고 있지
Uh-huh,
않았어.
sure.
너는 여기서 미안하다는 말을 했어야 해, 돈키호테.
You should have been said to me at that point. Go to what? At the go was.
거라면 앞으로 어떻게 할 것인지 계획을 말했어야 했고.
이런. 아까부터 답을 정해놓고 말하고 있지 않소.
모르나? 회사는 대부분 정해진 답을 갖고 있다. 그 답을 맞출 수 있는 길을 물을 뿐이지. 회사가 너 따위에게 의견을 묻고 있다고 생각하면 큰 착각이다.
회사가 그렇다면 본인은
Regulus kicked Don Quixote, tossing her to the ground. Gripping her collar,
입사할 때를 기억하고 있겠지. 그날의 거래를 잊지 않았으면 좋겠습니다. 돈 키호테 씨.
Vergilus's eyes glistened with a much brighter hue of red than usual. Staring down into them, Don Quixote soon gave back a nod without another word.
여기까지 원래 위치로 돌아가도록.
No, a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing it up. Good question.
다른 놈들도 마찬가지다. 회사는 자아 실현의 공간이나 사상을 설파하는 장소가 아니다.
A company isn't a spoilers. A company isn't a problem for fulfilling concerned egocentric dreams.
취업 규칙을 위반하면서도 돌발 행동을 하겠다면 자신이 치를 대가를 한 번쯤 더 생각하고 행동에 옮기도록. 죽는 게 낫다고 생각하겠지만 죽지 못할 거고, 프리랜서가 되고 싶겠지만 퇴사가 불가능한 시기를 보내게 될 테니까 말이야.
Hi Damien, welcome back.
아무래도 저 양반 뭐더라? 저 자크 프리더 씨한테 도움을 받은 게 힘이 기분이 상했던 모양이군.
By the way, when I say welcome back, it's more of a like hello. It's not that you've actually been here. I just misspoke. Lamau. Me and my silly ship. Oh no, Damien with his silly ship.
시크, 본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데 잔소리나 들었잖아. 그러니까 눈치 좀 보면서 행동했어야지.
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이럴 날이 올 줄 알았어요. 앞으로는 다들 주의하죠.
둘 다 왜 나를 야리냐? 죽고 싶냐? 알았어, 알았다고.
Looks like they're just arguing a lot, huh? No man, I'm almost out of popcorn. Sad. Super sad. I skipped 9, you say? Oh. Yep. The massacre must have been humbling because it feels rather strange to seeing them this quiet.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선. 요새 통 얼굴 보기가 힘들었는데 둥지 속 우수한 해결사들의 모임에도 안 나오고 내가 초대장을 무려 수십 장이나 보냈는데 받지 못한 것인가?
Bro, what the hell?
주소 바꿨어. 그리고 당신처럼 충실하게 꼬리 따위 흔들고 있을 여유도 없지.
I don't know what happened between these two, but Vergilus is a bit hostile here, huh?
첫 보기에도 둘의 성향이 다르다고 느끼지 않나요, 단테?
In what ways?
간단히 말하자면 지크프리트 씨는 해결사 중에서도 날개 친화적인 쪽에 가까웠죠. 반면에 베르길리우스 씨는 해결사만의 독립성을 추구했어요. 영향력이 강한 어느 한 곳에 해결사가 종속되는 순간 해결사가 지켜야 할 최소한의 가치마저도 사라진 힘 있는 자들 한정에선 누구보다 엄격한 잣대를 들이미는 사람이니까요.
While speaking in Faust, I saw Don Quixote quick and approached Siegfried with shaky hands. She must have been honored to see him, even after being mincemeat by his hands mere moments ago.
팬이요. 그대 피규어도 모아놓았어. 한정판은 아니지만 나도 그대처럼 엄청난 해결사가 되는 것이 꿈이요.
해결사 꿈나무군. 시간이 얼마 없지만 사인은 해줄 수 있지.
그게 정말이요? 그럼 사인은 여기.
Le, you think? No, Aurelius, you think Don Quixote is excited? What gave it away?
숨 좀 쉬어 돈키호테.
안내합니다. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플. 올 코드 클리어.
일은 성공적으로 끝마쳤다.
Nice.
그럼 또 어디선가에서 보도록 하지.
Leaping with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get the travel permit in the end. Vergilius returned to the bus in the meantime, or perhaps he only got off knowing that we'd run into that Siegfried. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seemed to care that much. Whimsical Leo Donnie. Leo Donnie got Chihuahua energy, man. No, Pomeranian energy. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a calm, caressing the sheet of paper autographed by Siegfried.
꿈을 꾸고 있는 것은 아닌지 모르겠어. 관리자다니 내 볼따구 한 번만 꼬집어줄 수 있겠어?
Just as I was about to give the blissful Don Quixote a word while we walked out of the border checkpoint, an armored vehicle stopped before us.
새로운 적인가? 둥제 검문소 앞에서 간도 크군.
이 차는 LCC 청소부서 소속이군요.
Following Faust's plain reply, the vehicle's door opened.
나 참. 왜 이렇게 오래 걸린 거야?
Hey, it's Effie and Saudi. A couple of familiar faces appeared out of the car. Effie and Saudi. Even though their outfits have changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise.
비포 팀에서도 온 건가? 분위기가 좀 달라졌군 그래.
그건 카지노 잠입을 위한 위장복이었답니다. 결과적으론 쓸모가 없긴 했지만 말이에요.
그 심보를 기르는 말투는 여전하구만.
My chest ached. My chest ached a little at the thought of the harmonious cacophony that was our last operation.
소드. 저 시계 시침 바르르 떨리는 거 보여? 저러다가 울기라도 하겠어.
What the hell? Don't laugh at me.
합니다. 실력으로는 아직 발전해야 할 부분이 한참 남아 있었지만 그래도 LCB 부서만의 색깔이 있다는 걸 인정하기로 했거든요.
We do. In spite of the rough path we took, it sounds like we did leave a positive impression on the two.
비포 팀들은 먼저 작전 현장에 도착했는 줄 알았는데요.
The before team was supposed to be on site at this hour, wasn't it?
다른 대원들은 이미 도착해 있을 거야. 너희들이 알면 유용할 추가 정보가 있어서 잠시 남아서 기다려주기로 했지.
어떻든 간에 우리가 신경이 쓰였다는 거네.
Gregor so cheeky.
너희들도 우리의 매력에 헤어나오지 못했던 거 아니야? 왜 그런 거 있잖아. 귀신같이 맛없는 재료들만 모아놓아서 요리했는데 묘하게 맛이 있는 거?
맞아. 전장엔 그런 게 많았지. 분명 먹을 당시에는 비참했는데 자꾸 기억에 남는 그...
두 분 다
Gregor is such an old
어떤
man.
음식을 드셔왔던 거죠?
저 그런데 전달받을 정보란 어떤 것인가요?
이번 목표 지점 말이야. 우리 말고 다른 집단이 점령해 있는 상태인 것 같아. 그래서 우리 쪽에서도 평소보다 많은 인원을 투입하고 있지.
허, 그래봤자 또 어디서 모여드는 쇠파리 같은 놈들이겠지.
As Otis points out, we weren't new to encounters against groups of foes drawn near the Golden Bowls. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from G Corp took shelter in the abandoned facility. And on our second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino.
안타깝지만 이번 상대들은 예전 같은 부스러기는 아닌 모양이야. 심사 기록을 슬쩍 살펴보니까 몇 주 전 엔사에서 대거 파견한 기록이 남아 있었어. 심지어 우리와 목적지가 같더라고.
엔사에서요?
공식적으로 드러난 행보는 아니지만 K사 쪽에서도 심사 통과를 해준 걸로 봐선 모종의 거래가 있었을 수도 있지.
즉, 엔사에서 미리 파견이 와 있는 게 사실이라면 가는 길이 순탄하지만은 않을 거라는 소리랍니다.
그렇군. 이거 자칫하다 여러 날개를 척 찌는 건 아닌지 몰라.
장기적으로 봤을 때 날개 간의 충돌은 불가피한 수순일 거예요. 하지만 엔사에서 공식적인 파견을 공표한 게 아닌 걸 봐서는 단순히 이익 집단 간의 충돌로 마무리될 수... 어쩌면
oops.
그들이 진정으로 원하는 건 황금가지가 아니라는 가능성도 배제할 순 없어요.
어찌 됐든 여기저기에 써먹기 편한 게 우리라는 건 부정되지 않은 것 같지만.
아 맞아. K사 입국관리소에서 소동을 일으킨 멍청이들이 있다고 했는데
No,
혹시 얼굴 봤어?
no, we didn't. No, no, no.
소문이라는 건 참 빠르게 퍼지는군. 마치 로신한테 갔어.
Rocinante. Don Quixote hung her head, possibly in embarrassment. Perhaps she's finally started to learn that her reckless actions have repercussions. That, or I'm mistaken and she's glad that more people know what she's done. No!
아깝지 뭐예요. 그런 광경은 자주 볼 수 있지도 않았을 텐데. 목숨이 여러 개 있는 게 아닌 이상 누가 감히 입국관리소에서부터 소란을... 설마... 아니죠?
자자, 시간도 얼마 없고 하니 빨리
Yep,
이동하죠.
yep. Let's get going.
이런 베르길리우스님은 이번에도 안 계시나 보네.
그 양반 먼저 버스로 돌아갔어.
아쉽네요. 이번에야말로 얼굴 한번 비추고 싶었는데.
다음에는 꼭 인사를 하고 말겠어. 너희 대신 우리를 합류시킬 생각은 없냐고도 물어볼 계획이거든.
Oh yeah, you want trade? Yeah, sure. Come, let's trade. What? That's the reason you wanted to meet him?
마냥 농담은 아니랍니다. 이따가 현장에서 다시 봐요.
너희가 무사히 도착할 수 있다면 말이야.
Okay. So Saudi and that guy are both involved now. Don't embarrass here, then getting disciplined after this chapter. Alright, then we go to 11. Episode 11. But with the conflict sorted out, the bus finally departed. Looking out the windows evoked a strange feeling in the passengers.
인간들은 얼굴에 근심 하나 없어 보이네.
This is way different from the roads we've been through.
아하. 그러고 보니 관리자 양반은 둥지 한복판을 지나오는 건 처음이겠어.
둥지랑 뒷골목은 수준 차이가 심하죠. 또 둥지마다 저마다의 고유 문화와 역사가 다르고요.
전원 집중.
집중.
이번에 갈 목적지는 K사의 칼프 마을이다. 그곳 어딘가에 로보토미 집으로 연결되어 있는 통로가 있다는 정보다.
As soon as the name call was mentioned, Sinclair lapsed into fear once again and started trembling, as if something were coming after him.
하지만 너희들이 전해준 정보대로 제3의 세력들이 이미 그 지부를 점령 중인 상황이다. 그래서 클리어 부서에 추가적인 정찰을 요청했지.
비포팀의 사정관 측 3과가 투입되었죠. 에피와 소드 씨도 함께 하셨을 겁니다.
F.
상황이 어떤지 파악이 되면 그쪽에서 먼저 보고를 줄 거다.
Shortly afterward, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to the village. Lush green trees, rarely found in the back streets, began to decorate the scene, providing a comforting sight. But that was too soon disturbed by something odd. I could see an ominous billow of smoke rise in the distance.
왜? 저기 연기가.
Oh no, everyone's dead.
싱클레어?
카론 꺾어.
해피기도 덜컹덜컹.
The bus made a sharp turn to the left shortly before a giant nail flew in and nosily embedded itself into the back window.
어떤 새끼야? 뒤질 뻔했잖아.
이 정도의 가속도로 실험해보진 않았지만 창을 조금 더 튼튼히 덧댈 필요가 있겠군요.
우리를 향해 정확히 조준하고 던진 거다. 아까 비포팀들이 일컫던 엔사의 직원이겠군.
베르, 레피가 다쳤어. 카론 슬퍼.
멈추지 않으면 더할 기세군. 전원 한차.
As we got off the bus, a group stood in the way, clad from head to toe in rusty armor with faded coats of white.
정차. 이 길로는 지나가지 못한다.
Do you need us to pay you?
아 이렇게 말로 하면 될 걸 유리창까지 뚫을 건 뭡니까? 나 참.
선전 보고 없이 공격해놓고는 무례하군. 소속이라도 말해야 예의지 않겠나?
우리는 이단 신문관. 불경한 일을 꿰뚫는 못이오. 죄악을 두드려 다스리는 망치다.
I'm running a bleed team.
엔사, 나겔 운트 하모의 직원이라는 걸 어렵게도 말하네요.
A bleed team surrounding Middle Otis, Middle guy whose name I cannot remember, Milcroft, Mil something. And the version of Faust that grips. Yep. And the other two characters I don't remember.
못과 망치라고도 불리죠.
지금은 이단 신봉자를
Mersault,
정화하고
there we go.
있습니다. 이 앞을 지나갈 수 없다.
Heretical dissidents.
이단. 이봐요. 우리는 단지 이곳을 서둘러 지나가고 싶을 뿐입니다.
Gregor,
뭐냐? 관광. 관광 버스라고요.
Huh. Labeled as tourists, all of a sudden the sinners exchanged looks in silence. To prevent another disastrous first impression, Gregor was doing what he could, even though his efforts fell flat for the most part, to gently appease the armored crowd. Accompanied by an attempt at a kind, harmless smile a tourist would wear.
그래. 저번 광산 때부터 느꼈던 건데 사실 이런 쪽 개그에 욕심 있는 거 아니야?
그런 거 아니라고.
The quivering corners of his mouth roused pity in my heart.
그렇다면 그대들의 순수성을 증명함이 바르리라.
좋아. 방법을 알려주면 못할 것도 없지.
Yeah. The Inquisitor suddenly pointed in my direction.
저 불경한 여행자의 머리를 베어.
Hey, yo! No. Me?
그리고 우리 망치의 앞에 무릎 꿇고 봉헌해라.
Consecrate means to defile, to make evil.
그렇다면 그대들은 때묻지 않는 자이며 여정의 불이익 또한 없을지니.
Huh.
물론 그 불결한 차량도 두고 가야 할 것이다.
보자 보자니까 무슨 헛소리야. 야,
아무리 우리가 핫바지처럼 보인다고 해도 그런 걸 들어줄 것 같냐?
Yeah, tell him. Furious, Heathcliff was the first to quit playing as a harmless tourist. Heathcliff, you don't have...
가짠치도 않은 것들이 어디서 나보고 무릎을 꿇으란 거야?
The Inquisitor, as was declared to us, nodded in response.
알겠다. 그렇다면 그대들은 이단이다.
Damn. With that, the group of Inquisitors moved into position at once, ready to attack. Tourists in uniform? Bro. Tourists, man. Thankfully, Nikke doesn't get tourists. At least not that much. And I feel like Limbus wouldn't get many tourists either, right? Alright, be right back. I need to take a quick pee break. Alright, we're back. Damn, I'm feeling cold. Don't know why the aircon is really strong today. Fortunately, not that many. That's good. Getting back to the bars, Vergilus greets us by casually lifting a hand.
이번엔 상대하기 조금 까다롭진 않았나?
누누이 말하는 거지만 당신이 도와주면 훨씬 빠르게 끝낼 수 있어.
나도 너누이 말하는 거지만 내가 도와주는 건 아무 의미가 없어.
저자들 우리더러 2단 신봉자라고 했어요. 대체 뭘 보고 그러는 거죠?
I think they were targeting me.
못과 망치, 경험이야말로 가장 중요한 가치란 말하는 날개.
Mersault muttered vaguely. Experience?
인간은 자신의 가치에 맞는 경험과 행동을 할 수 있도록 정해져 있다. 그들은 경험에 대해 그렇게 말합니다.
그것들 우리에게 관리자님의 머리를 내놓으라 했지. 그렇다는 건
그들이 또 온 거예요? 잊지 않았던 거죠? 그렇게 찾아와서.
Damn, Sinclair's having a bad time, huh? Sinclair was almost having a fit at this point. Rhodia looked at him with pitying eyes, but there was little she could do about it.
베르베르, 소리 나는 상자가 시끄러워.
선발대에서 연락이 온 모양이군.
이리 줘.
에피, 여기는 버스다. 거기 상황은 어떤 것 같아?
너희들은 이곳에서 모든 죄종을 짊어지고 청와대로.
Damn.
에피?
방금 에피 씨 목소리가 맞았나요? 아니 그보다 사람 목소리이긴 했나요?
바람,
싱클레어, 무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
바람 소리가 들렸잖아요. 마지막에 희미하게.
그런 게 들렸었나?
그 자식이 온 거예요. 마침내 우리 마을까지 전부 죽이려고.
Calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by whistles? And who is this wretched woman?
저를 기다리고 있는 거예요. 그건 저를 부르는 메시지였어요.
Resentful tears were streaming from Sinclair's face as he rambled.
잠깐만요. 저 앞에 아까랑 같은 자들이.
돌아가요.
What?
저희 그냥 돌아가면 안 돼요? 가기 싫어요. 돌아가요 제발. 이제라도 운전대를 돌려서.
꼬맹이, 대체 왜 그러는 거야? 앞에 뭐가 있는데?
가면 안 돼. 전부 죽을 거야. 돌아가요.
에밀 싱클레어, 쓸데없는 소리를.
Otis was calmly flicking her wrist.
잠깐 기절할 정도로 복부에 충격을 가했을 뿐이다.
이번엔 박자가 맞았군. 당신 내가 나설 뻔했어.
겁쟁이들은 전장이 필요 없으니까. 이대로 버스 밖에 버리고 가면 안 되는 건가?
Damn, Otis, cold. That might be a bit too far.
관리자님께서 그렇게 말씀하신다면.
Otis looked down at Sinclair with a displeased face. Even though he was the timid sort, he never opposed something so strongly until now. This unprecedented behavior of his bothered me. But I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, as he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me. Soon enough, Sinclair came back to his senses. He stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out fighting.
죄송해요. 짐덩이가 될 순 없으니까.
Sinclair's not having a good time. Is this the next one? Surely not. Let me double check. Yep, this is not it. The smoke that was faintly visible through the bus windows covered the whole town.
난장판이네요. 정말. 그런데 어디서 익숙한 노랫소리가 들리는 것 같지 않아요?
No.
나 이 노래 알아. 그 뭐더라. 눈이 더럽게 많이 오던 날만 되면
전쟁 때 병사들 사기 올린다고 이거 틀 때마다 진짜 힘이 쭉 빠졌는데.
The song evoked various memories in the group. For me, I'm not sure. It's definitely familiar, but it doesn't bring up any clear images to my head. However, I could still feel a faint splash of feeling from deep in my heart. Maybe I knew this song before I lost my memory. The mist of the mist of emotion roused inside me. It doesn't feel precious or warm. Anante. An inexplicable sting is what I felt.
맞아요. 그날도 이렇게 눈이 쌓여 있고 노래가 들리던.
The trees before us were decorated with grim ornaments. All sorts of internal organs and mechanical parts were hung from the barricade. If someone put people's innards on full display.
이건 너무 지독한 거 아니야?
클래시. 아니, 기치하군.
근방에 생존자는 없다.
Then everything finally fell into place. It's just like
마이크 테스트.
a piercing sound causes the group to cover their ears.
모두 즐거운 성탄절 보내고 있나?
Who you?
고요하지는 않지만 거룩한 밤이지.
Isn't Christmas gifts still a far way out?
네, 한참이죠.
You're right. It's not my time. It's not anytime soon.
내 이름은 크로머. 순수를 사랑하는 파괴주의자 그리고 망치를 치는 자. 이곳을 어떻게 넘어왔는지는 모르겠지만 너희는 지금 사유지를 침범 중이지. 왜냐하면 여긴 보다시피 목과 망치가 심판 중인 신성한 구역이거든.
Sus.
뭐 길은 잘못 들어왔다 치고 지금이라도 얌전히 돌아가주면 너그럽게 벌금만 매겨주지. 왜냐하면 오늘은 성탄절이니까.
Nativity.
아, 그 전에 잠깐. 거기 귀도 있어?
이곳에 있나니?
혹시 말이야. 거기에 이단이 있나?
The massive man named Guido, who responded to her, turns to us. Nothing in a sense exactly like what she does right now on the plane. He intently stares into each of us until his eyes fell upon me. He gazes at me for a very long time. Although he was wearing a mask, those eyes of his, they froze us completely, as if his glare nailed us to the ground.
순수하지 아니한 자와 그들의 추종꾼이 함께합니다. 그리고 말씀하신 그 아이도.
뭐야, 내 싱클레어가 돌아왔어? 날 보러 와, 싱클레어. 난 네가 알던 그곳에 있어.
크로모.
I can hear Sinclair grinding and gnashing his teeth. He made a dreadful noise. I couldn't be sure if it was from the head or heart.
나머지는 처리의 기도 아니면 내가 나서야 하나? 그래도 되는데.
지는 자께서는 불순한 것을 두드리는 일에 집중하소서.
Yo, the one who grips? Gripper? Grips?
좋아, 좋아. 우리 정화 작업을 계속하자고. 그럼 모두 메리 크리스마스.
And now Inquisitors gather around Guido. He stands firm behind them. He's not making any movement, but his presence alone is threatening enough. An intense aura of hostility was radiating straight from him. Guys, I feel like I'm falling asleep. It's bad. It's bad. Too tired. Do you guys know if the story picks up and becomes faster here? Hey, King of Anime, what's up? How are you doing, King of Anime? Were you here the entire time? Or did you just drop in? Yeah, man, it's making me fall asleep. I need one of those like adrenaline shots right now. Yup, basically. Damn, didn't even say a hi. Sad. Appreciate you being here though.
힘든 상대였어요. 저자가 완전히 정신을 차리기 전에 우선 도망치죠.
수치스러운 소리를 잘도 짓거리는군. 승기를 잡은 군인은 적을 두고 꽁무니를 빼지 않는다.
지금 군인 정신이 중요할 때예요?
Ishmael is right. That's not someone we can beat easily.
철수하겠습니다.
Otis reluctantly backs down. Sinclair, do you know that the chrome meant by Oh, what the chroma meant by that familiar spot? Sinclair shook. You're seemingly overwhelmed with dread. But I could see a teeth grinding anger in him that surpassed his fear. Looking at him, a thought blossomed in my mind. You need to talk, Sinclair. Tell us what you know, and you'll prevent half the deaths we might suffer.
작전의 성공률도 올라간다. 효과적인 정보를 기대하지.
I hope I'm doing the right thing as the manager.
우리 집이요. 크로마는 분명 그곳에 있을 거예요.
너 그 자식이랑 아는 사이였냐? 아, 젠장. 하도 귀가 찢어질 듯우서대서 머리가 다 지끈거리네.
Gorilla strength.
학교에서 만났어요.
저런, 혹시 친구였어? 친구라면 잘 타일렀으면 좋겠는데.
친구 아니에요. 크로마는 우리 가족들을 죽였어요.
미안해.
A prosthetic head hanging from a tree slowly turns to face us. Lights and sparks occasionally flicker within.
왜 돌아온 거니?
싱클레어, 이웃들.
그런 것 같아요. 아니었으면 좋겠지만요.
Sinclair replied, watching her with a grim look on his face, and their bare wires sparked and short-circuited. Then a song begins to fill the air. All the heads hug from the trees and are singing the same song. The carol leaking through the world, the vocal units of so many on the flames now.
이들에게
홀리나.
이단이란 건 역시 의체 보유자를 말하는 것이군요.
도시의 의체 보유자들이 보이게 된 지 꽤 오랜 시간이 흘렀지만 여전히 그들의 모습을 보고 이질감을 느끼는 사람들은 많죠.
Alright. These are all Sinclair's neighbors. Damn, that's fucked.
저희 마을은 K사 의체 산업의 성지라고 불릴 정도로 주민 대부분이 하이엔드 의체 부품 제작에 종사하고 있었어요. 크로마는 오래전부터 계속 우리 마을을 주시했던 거예요.
네 가족도?
네. 저희 아버지는 신생 의체 회사의 대표였어요. 그래서
아니, 제가 보기엔 이자들에게 그런 거창한 사상 따위는 없어요. 그냥 광기와 폭력에 매료된 미치광이죠.
Good luck on Canto 4. Is it difficult? Ishmael asserted to him. Very hard? Damn. After a while of staring at the Christmas tree decorations with his neighbors, Sinclair turned to me.
관리자님, 예전부터 여쭤보고 싶었던 게 있어요. 그 기분이 어떠세요? 네.
I just had a dream. It's bad when you know it's bad when I start dreaming while live streaming.
머리 대신 의체를 달고 있는 기분이 어떠냐고요?
I was a little taken aback since I've never had anyone ask that question before. The issue is that there's no way to know how I might have felt before I got a clock for a head. That's...
따지려 드는 게 아니라요. 무례한 질문이었겠죠? 죄송해요.
So I just had another dream in which a girl went to my hotel room and she's like, I'm so tired, I'm asleep. And I'm over there like, yes, sleep, sleep. Horrible. Jay is dying. Yeah, it's one of those days that I'm getting knocked out real bad. No, it's alright. The other sinners were a billion times ruder to me with their daily interactions anyway. I'm afraid I can't answer that. I don't remember a single thing about my life before this clock.
그러시군요. 항상 궁금했어요. 머리 대신 다른 것이 자리를 잡았을 때의 기분은 어떤지. 가족들은 모자를 쓰고 시계를 걸치는 것과 다를 바 없다고 말했지만.
You know a term for that? For sleeping?
저는 아무리 떠올리려고 해도 잘 상상이 되지 않더라고요.
You couldn't?
저만 유일하게 살아남았지만요.
I'm sure the procedure seemed terrifying at such a young age. You don't have to feel guilty about that.
아니에요. 그런 게 아니에요. 전 단테 씨 생각처럼
Alright guys,
그렇게 무고한 사람이 아니에요.
in the interest of not falling asleep during the story, I'm gonna read faster than they talk, alright? Sinclair quietly hung his head. I racked my brains for an appropriate reply, but no suitable words of comfort came up. Only the unpleasant sounds of sparks and flames filled the street. You're stuck on Canto 5? How long have you been playing, Javier? That's interesting that you're stuck on Canto 5. Prosthetic bodies piled up like a landfill in the corner of the town. I could see that some of them were still conscious, letting out pain moans. The Inquisitors paid no heed. They strenuously jammed nails through each of their victims' chests over and over, executing their pure intent.
심장을 꿰뚫었을 텐데 신체는 아직도 박동합니다.
필시 철로 덧댄 심장일 것이다. 인간의 본연되는 부분조차 이단으로 물들었고. 불결하도다. 살과 뼈를 모독하고 있는 모습이라니. 사람의 기름을 머금거라. 이단의 시체여. 불구로도 돌아가지 못하는 자. 연기로 남아 흩어져라.
A lit match was thrown on the pile, letting rise a huge flame. With the sounds of sparks flying around, the air is soon filled with an acrid smell. It's not like the smell of burning flesh. The spreading fire finally brings the crackling glimmer in those prosthetic bodies to permanent darkness.
입으로는 정화를 말하면서 지옥을 창조해 놓았군요.
목과 망치는 언제나 인간성을 해석하는 데 몰두하고 있었다. 고통도 응당 겪어야 하는 경험이라며 의체를 달고 있는 인간을 비난하던 자들도 있었지. 이렇게 행동으로 드러냈던 적은 없었지만
아까부터 들었던 생각인데 왜 그렇게 엔사에 대해 빠삭한 거야 당신?
내가 엔사 직원이었으니까.
아니 저것들하고 같이 일했다고?
저들과 같이 일한 적은 없지만 소속의 관점에서 본다면 그렇다.
Come to think of it, this might be the first time I heard Mersault actively talk about himself. He could rarely recount anything related to him. Perhaps he felt it wasn't necessary to speak at all.
왜 진작 말하지 않은 거야? 그럼 당신도 저런 괴상한 무기를 지니고 다녔어?
My right hand.
굳이 이야기할 필요가 있나?
뭐? 야, 그럼 내가 너랑 저 새끼들이 같은 편인지 아닌지 어떻게 구분해야 하냐? 난 말이야, 관리자 저놈의 시계대가리라고 부르고는 있어도 머리를 자르고 불태워도 싼 놈이라고는 생각하지 않아. 말만 번지르르하게 정원이 뭐니 하고 있어도 내 눈엔 그냥 사람 죽일 명분이 필요했던 미친. 말해봐, 너도 저 새끼들이랑 똑같냐?
그런 것에 대해 생각하던 시기도 있었지. 같은지 다른지 답을 내놓지는 않았지만.
그럼 지금이라도 답을 내놔보란 말이야. 넌 관리자 놈이 명령이랍시고 마을 사람들의 모조리 쳐잡아 죽이라고 하면 그대로 따를 셈이야?
Heathcliff is such a, you know, the archetype of like the gangster, the yakuza guy that wants to keep things righteous, but then they themselves are doing the bad thing. Yeah, Heathcliff seems like that kind.
꼭 답을 내놓아야만 하나. 그 일이 업무를 처리함에 있어서 도움을 주지
Mersault
않는다.
feels like a mercenary type.
사원은 명령에 따라 움직이는 것이 규칙이다. 베르길리우스, 그자가 내놓은 취업 규칙에도 적혀 있을 텐데 관리자가 행하라고 하면 행할 뿐이다. 내 생각이 필요하다고 말하면 제공하겠지만 그럴 필요도 없는 상황에서 나불대는 버릇은 없다.
뭐? 너 돌았냐? 너야말로 머리를 깡통으로 교체한 놈들이랑 별반 차이가 없어 보이는데?
단백질이 16%, 수분이 60%, 무기질 7%로 구성되어 있다는 점에선 명확한 차이를 띠지. 또한 불필요한 중금속은 나의 구성 요소에 해당하지 않는다.
They do with most sinners.
그 또한 차이다.
Heathcliff's face contorted with frustration. Mersault was already an enigma, and he only felt even more distant after this conversation.
하지만 전 예전부터 쭉 궁금하긴 했어요. 단테님을 정말 인간으로 봐야 할지 말이에요.
그게 무슨 소리지?
그러니까 단테 씨가 말하는 건 단테 씨가 아니라 저 시기일 수도 있다는 거 아닌가요?
뭐? 우리가 진짜 시계 따위한테 명령받고 있었다고?
정말 멍청한 발언들이네요. 반박할 의욕도 안 생겨요.
그래도 전 지금 시계 머리를 한 단테 씨가 좋아요.
나도 그래. 그냥 머리를 되찾지 말고 평생 이 머리대로 있으면 안 돼? 그럴 리는 없겠지만 진짜 머리를 되찾은 단테가 갑자기 엄청 못된 놈이었다거나 하면 어떡해.
뭐 우리 중에 관리자 양반의 과거에 대해 알 법한 자는 한 명밖에 없지.
Gregor's eyes naturally fell on
그 부분에
Faust.
관해선 비밀 사항이에요. 심지어 보안 등
And I get the feeling I won't be able to read it for myself. I have no idea who or what I originally was, so I had nothing at my disposal to refute Honglu's light-hearted accusation. Maybe he's right, and I'm really just a clock. Even if I ask Faust, there's no telling that she'll give me a real answer and I wouldn't be able to discern the truth in such a thing either. There's a small, slim chance that the real Dante is hidden away somewhere. And that I'm some advanced limitation trained to believe I have free will. I'll mount this thing on the wall when I find my real head. Ishmael sent me a chastising glare for even suggesting something like that, but she had no choice other than to shrug. Well, it is true. Okay. Pay attention to the final boss song. I will. But only if I can't. I'll have to do it another day. Today I'm too tired. I keep dozing off. I keep falling asleep. I farmed this because I wanted to go through the entire story. But what I can tell so far is Sinclair is afraid of these religious people, and they come with their religious beliefs, and there are certain parts of certain sinners are against them, certain sinners are for them. There's foreshadowing of future storylines in the form of was it Mersault? Yes, Mersault. And of course, what's the other character's name? I think there's a bit of false relations. I can't remember. But yeah, I at least managed to process some of the stuff that I was reading, even though I was half asleep. Alright. Who are my favorite characters? Right now, I like... storyline wise, we're not talking about the characters that we got, okay? The identities that we got. Character wise, I like Rhodia. I like this girl whose name I can't remember, Ryoshu. I like Mersault. I like... what's this guy's name? Heathcliff. I like them. Most of... Yep. Let me explain why I was excited to go through the entire chapter, Canto 3. Because I wanted to unlock the next map, if possible. The next farming map. Is he on mobile? Yes, sir. Yes, Javier, I am on mobile. Wait, what? Oh, it got unlocked already automatically. Shit. Why didn't you say earlier? I could get to farming faster. Let's farm. He doesn't have Steam access for Mac? No, Mac does not have Steam access for Limbus. Can I auto this at this level? And now talking about processing numbers, I'm excited and awake again. What the fuck? I think I'm a nerd lah. Talking about processing numbers is like exciting shit for me. Up tie 3 Otis will crush them? I hope so. Yeah, have I seen the passives? I did not read it. Now that you tell me, now that you brought it up. I get to fight Guido. I don't even know who you are. I must have met you when I was half asleep because I don't even know who you are. Do I have Enclair? The right hand man I saw making sandwich under the Christmas tree. The folk?
이러네. 대상 사망. 징수 진행 불가. 장화.
Why Otis dies before everyone else? Oh, think about that.
준비한 기믹은 이게 다인가?
완전해.
Yo, you putting shit on me? I put shit on you. Bleed, 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 bleed. I saw him briefly when they were listening to broadcast. Guido. I remember the name, I don't remember what he looks like. Let me Google real quick. Oh, that guy. Okay. He's one of the masked crusaders.
거긴 킬존이다. 준비한 기믹은 이게 다인가? 그럼 끝이다.
These end cop IDs were the meta in season 1. End files was like the litter of Limbus. Damn! 2 years of relevance? Insane. 2.5 years of relevance. Insane.
그럼 끝이다. 이제 갖고 놀기.
Wow, it's so slow to farm the stuff.
어때 딸? 엄마밖에 없지?
They're level 28. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes big sense. At least you got lunacy. That's true. Oh, should we do a quick pool? I mean, we don't need to pool. We don't need to pool, but we can pool, and I would like to pool. Obviously, we're not pulling another copy of the middle Nurse Father Otis. But should we try to get the season 7 middle apprentice Ishmael? Yes, we should try. Exactly. Okay. Surely nobody has any problem with me trying, right? Okay, nobody. Extract 10. Let's go. I haven't done a new player pool. Wait. What new player pool? Is it this? Is this a new player pool? No, this is standard. The one most below. Oh, this one. Should I try this one right now? Is there any benefit of like putting it off? Is this supposed to be a free triple O? Well, okay, how do I pronounce triple O? Is it an SSR? Is it a 3-star? Is it a OOO? Do content creators say Yo, I got the OOO character. Damn. I got OOO character, the House of Spiders, the middle, Nurse Father, Otis. Wow. Something like that. 3-star. Alright. Okay, let's go for a 3-star character. Boom. Confirm. Let's go. Cheers. Can I get more than one here? Nah, I just got one. It is what it is.
혈기분들은 악독하면서 끈질겨요.
Give me that threat. Oh, he's not threats. Give me that threat.
이제 진짜 치장이란 게 무엇인지 직접 보여주도록 하지. 기대하도록.
Is this... Who's this? Is it Otis? Can't tell. Barber of Lama Manchaland. Okay. It's another bleed Otis. But surely it's not as strong as the middle father, the middle nurse father Otis, right? Nope, not as strong. Okay, let's get Ishmael. Once again, I'm hoping to get the season 7 Ishmael. All right, Ikimashio, let's go. Give me that SSR. Give me that SSR. Give me that 3 stars. Give me that 3 stars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
음식이 좀 슴슴한가 했더니 이런 난장판이라는 조미료를 준비해둘 줄은 본인이 미쳐 몰랐군.
What are you doing here? Okay. Oh, this is... she's good? He's good? Don Quixote is a girl in this, right? I'll tell you the truth, I can't really tell whether Don Quixote is a girl or guy in this game. A burn duelist. But we need bleed, right? It's like the whole point, the whole gameplay intention is build bleed. 1 billion bleed. Is putting burn on... Oh, do we... Oh, this is technically burn bleed. I see. There's a lot of tremor here. What the hell is tremor? What the hell is borrowed time? Wow, I didn't even use this at all. Stagger specialists. What did I get here? Nope. Rupture. When hit by an attack, take fixed damage by the effect's potency, then reduces count by 1. Javier, I'm new to this game as well, so you don't want advice from me. Okay, you know what, Javier? I'll give you my answer. My answer is follow your heart. Believe in yourself. T-Corp is cool, they manipulate time to speed themselves out and then deal big damage with time stop. Zawada though. Alright, chat. So, granted, my team are the one who grips Faust, T-Cop, Don Quixote, LCCB. No, I don't use LCCB. N-Cop, Mittel Hammer. What's your name again? Yo, what's your name? I don't remember your name. Rodion, and of course Otis. Should I change my Don Quixote to the new Don Quixote that I just got? This Don Quixote. Nope, that's wrong. This one, the Ting Association East Section 3 Don Quixote. Don Quixote is a girl, right? But I swear in the story sometimes they call her him. I swear. Inflicts burn. If this unit speed is faster than the target is by 3 or more, coin power +1 on use +2 poise. N-Cop Don Quixote. Nails. Oh, tremor, burst, nails. That's just your sleep. So Don Quixote is a girl. Okay. Thank God, because sometimes I'm sure I'm like, Don Quixote is kind of hot, kind of cute, but it's a guy. No. Good. I'm happy that he's a girl after all. How about this Fang Hunt, Hong Lu, Fang Hunt, Fang Hunt. Oh, it's the passive that makes her more Whoa! Look at this art. Holy shit! Beautiful. Absolute beautiful. Okay, anyways, back. Alright, if that's the case, then we will use our new character. We have no level up stuff, so we go back. Fits in more team, but it's the weaker ID. Hard choice. Build a full N-Cop team. I forgot to switch Dawn. That's because I want to go and farm a little bit first with the level 20 Dawn instead of the level 1 Dawn. So I go here. Consecutive battles. 4? Oh wait, I need to convert this thing. I only can do 2, huh? Okay, 2 is fine.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
거긴 킬존이다. 준비한 기믹은 이게 다인가?
Time to see if Otis can carry. Didn't Otis carry the last time we tested it? Sure, I'll do one more since you guys are excited about it. I know how to use a defensive move. I don't know when to use a defensive move. And the reason why I don't know when to use a defensive move is because we haven't been put in a situation where I need to even think yet. As of right now, it feels like damage, go. Damage, go. Win rate, go. When the time comes that I need to think, then I will start thinking. If that makes sense. It's like in my main game, it's Nikke, Goddess of Victory, right? There are times where you're just testing team composition, and it's like, I'm not gonna sweat it out just testing the team composition. And then Tiny 6000, I don't know if you're lurking Tiny 6000, he will come out and then he will be like, bro, you're not playing optimally. You're not playing shut the fuck up. I'm not. I know I'm not playing optimally. I'm just testing the team composition. It's needed whenever it says struggling or hopeless. Alright, I'll give it a try when... I've never seen struggling or hopeless so far. So, that's nice for now. There's some players like that. Like, I play optimally when it's needed and when there's big benefits. For example, this afternoon, right, I was looking at all the what's that thing? The white color cross thingy. Right? I did see it at MD, Lemao. I didn't even notice. As weird as it sounds. It was against the will? Ah. Wait, they said that was hopeless? I wasn't even playing very hard. That's nice. It was because I got negative status. I see. Then I won because I got really lucky, maybe? Yo, the gripping. Let's go. I'll give you all the grips. So yeah, there's this video that I recorded of myself for the other game, the Nikke Goddess of Victory, in which I was stuck on one stage for 4 hours just trying to find the perfect line, find the perfect moments to dodge shit, find the perfect moments to like switch characters and such. It was pain. 4 hours? I think no, actually maybe it wasn't 4 hours, but yeah. It was a long period of time, one whole recording. And that's what I feel like I am expecting when I get to late game content, or rather like later in the content, I guess. You don't lose stamina when you lose the fight, right? I assume. And then you can try infinite times. Show us the eagles? Ah, okay, I'll let you see the eagles. If you have any recommendations for the eagles, let me know, alright? But I'm pretty sure Otis is my best character right now. You lose sanity and you lose clash. If I'm leaning towards Otis as one ego I can get. No, I'm not leaning towards Otis. I am just saying that Otis is right now the character that I can rely on. Based on the characters that I got. Because everybody was telling me yesterday, like, wow, Otis OP, Otis OP, solo Otis, etc, etc. So that's why I'm using Otis. It's not like I like Otis, but yeah. Did someone die? Why is the chain so short? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, someone died. Damn.
어때 딸? 엄마밖에 없지?
Oh my god, we got a bunch of EXP stamina again. Alright, back. Sinners, we switch over to NCOP. No, Sync Association East Section 3 Don Quixote. Because she does burn, right? She wants her speed to be faster than the enemy. She wants her speed to be faster than the enemy again. Don't forget about the eagles. Alright, I'll show you in a moment. Alright, what's the passives? Passives only get unlocked at uptime 1. Alright. Okay, how do I switch over? I have switched over. Nice. And you have a red exclamation mark. What's that? Where's the red exclamation mark? Oh, it's one of the other copies of Otis, the barber. Yep. Let me take a quick read at this. Bloodfest. Oh, this is the thing we were talking about yesterday. Ah. Wait a minute. Blood-tinged scissor blades. Max value 10, stage 1, this at 10 plus converts to blood-tinged scissor blades 2. At 20 plus it becomes level 3. Reverse to previous stage when the stack drops below the requirements. Okay, for every 8. Consume up to 40 and gain 1 disc for every 8 this consumes. If this unit fails to consume this, gain +2 bleed count. Okay. On hit with this skill, heal 10% of the HP that. On use, consume 60. Defense, on use, gain nothing. Wait, so how do you gain blood-tinged scissor blades? Is it under passive? If on the field, or is one of the units that can appear on the stage, increase blood feast value by the amount of bleed damage collectively received by every unit. When this unit enters the field, the sleeping blood drenching the battlefield will rise above the surface. Yo, ominous. Why you put flavor text there, yeah? Okay. And then let's take a look at this. Wait, where's your defensive skill? Oh, I need to press here first. No defensive skill. By their own, they don't build up that fast. Yeah, as a team we need to stack together, right? Okay, I need help. I don't know what should I do with this shard thread trait. What was it? What's the name of the thing? Shard thread exchange. Also this I got Ishmael. What do I need? I need 7 Otis ego shards. No, 7 Otis season 7 ego shards and 150 up season 7 uptie thread spinning only shard. You can buy new IDs with it. So I also opened the ego shards from yesterday's mirror dungeon, and these 10 I have not opened yet. Logically to me, right? Obviously we are gonna do it for the middle father, the middle nurse father. You also upgrade IDs with it at high levels. So how do I get, if that's the case, if I don't use the nominal ego shard crate, how do I get this Otis ego shard and the season 7 uptie thread spinning only shard universal? Mirror dungeon? Or do I go shard thread exchange? I don't know. I don't know what's the efficient way of handling this. Gacha and mirror dungeon. Yeah, that is a good use for it. Okay. So I should just open a bunch of these. But I need to find Otis. Are you Otis? Yes, you are Otis. Wait, I'm supposed to continue going for Otis? Huh. Now, was I supposed to keep pulling on Otis banner? Ishmael? Keep pulling on Ishmael banner. I see. I already got her, but I want the middle nurse father shards. Create the threads. I see. So what I'm doing right now is called creating the threads, right? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna create the threads right now. Boom. It's done. We have 42. We need 8 more. That's done. We get out. What else do we do now? We need to spend 105 stamina. But reset is in 1 hour, in 30 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just spend check ego. Okay, how do I check ego? Sinners. All ego. Boom. I got the 12 basic egos, I think. Right? If I click this, does it turn off? Oh, attack power down. Apply 3 haste to all allies next turn. Wow. Otis is awesome at healing sanity. Okay. Deal. Yo, Don Quixote has a random +6 bleed. The fuck? Burn. Files in Honglu are the AoE ones. Okay. You're good. I thought you had either different egos or haven't upgraded them. Nah, we don't have any egos. I don't even know how to get egos at this point. Alright, let's go farm a little bit more EXP.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
I saw the eagle on the gacha banner. They are the pilgrims, right? They're the equivalent of pilgrims, right?
정화.
You would do threat too.
이제 갖고 놀기.
Okay.
그쯤 해줬으니 포장지 한번 벗겨야겠군.
Oh man.
내가 봐주마.
Damn. Wow, that Templar Knight is fighting off two people at the same time. That's crazy. Have I tried looking at different IDs at the shard shop? Not really. I didn't have enough shards to do it. We can go and take a look if you want. Yo, that counter strike is insane. Heal. It's good if I get interested in some of them. Oh, that's true. Is there anyone in chat right now that has every single ego in the game? Sorry, every single identity in the game. Almost did it? Damn. Nope, trying to get all of them maxed out. Wow. Maxed out as in uptime out. And levels too. Even the weak ones. Is that wise? I don't know. Let's go Mersault. Wise not really. Sounds about right. Okay. While we wait for the day to go over to tomorrow's update, let's do some dailies on the other game, Nikke Goddess of Victory. I find a challenge better in that way. Are there meme teams in this game? I'm starting to realize that a lot of gacha games don't design meme teams in their game. Yes, there are. Interesting. Tell me about the meme teams in Limbus. Meme IDs, meme egos, yes? Really? Okay, what's a meme ID, meme ego? Would you say like
Victory.
people love faction teams, full and co-op Ah, makes sense. Alright, let's do this. Mariachi Sinclair. Okay, I'll check it out in a moment. Tomorrow I'm gonna be watching Backrooms. I hope it's good. I'll let you guys know if I decide that it's good or not.
Welcome to Ruki's shop. Just in time, dear client. Smart choice. Welcome, fellow shopaholic.
532 1717.
Doesn't it feel good? You can take your time, Commander.
Purple Solar Eagle. Alright, we will go and take a look later. Season 7 challenge runs with Season 1 meta. Wow. Is that even possible? It sounds like one of those like...
Now.
Wait, Didi, were you first a Limbus player before you became a Nikke player? Some RNG. I see. So Limbus got you into gacha gaming. Oh man. Wow. If your first gacha game that you were into is Limbus, doesn't that mean every other game is like I cannot imagine you get into Limbus first, and then after that you get into Genshin, and then you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Why does this game suck so much? Sorry. Chat. Sorry, chat. Genshin is my... It's my default go to beatdown game.
See just how good these junk heaps are.
I honestly think Genshin is one of the worst games that I've ever seen. And if there are any Genshin fans, I'm not sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong. Genshin sucks.
Push me to my limit.
CN gachas that make you pull not just for characters, fucking pulling for weapons. So pain. Genshin got questionable when the director changed. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened there?
Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Was Genshin
Watch
good at
me
the start?
closely, teacher.
I don't know.
Next, do it right away. Just wait until I'm hankering for something sweet.
Nice.
One moment, my feet hurt. We've emptied out everything.
You put the ID in Nimbus, you're good. Why can't they all be like that? Well, in Nikke, you need to get the skill modules and all that, right? And you can see that a lot of profit came in the form of fan service, skins, and I guess
already
rocks.
over? That's a shame. It felt good.
But design and story decisions became less consistent.
Good in real life battles.
That's not good. Alright, so we'll be back in Limbus in a moment. Just need to clear our dailies. Especially since Limbus restarts in about 20 minutes. That's probably the better monetary model. Yeah. Skill module isn't like a problem, it's like uptime. I feel like uptime is much nicer to players than skill modules.
One moment, my feet hurt.
It's similar to older Hoyo games. Imagine you couldn't burst with a Nikke unless you pull 3 copies. Yeah, you know how I feel about that kind of shit. DD has heard me complain about Hoyoverse games so much. I bet he's like, stop. I don't want to hear you complain about it again. But it's so true, right? It's like, why would you hide skill kits behind extra copies?
We've emptied out everything.
It's already over? That's a shame.
The only downside for that game is the stigmata. You're talking about Genshin, huh? I don't know. Or you're talking about Limbus.
Show me what you got.
I feel like the problem with Limbus, right, is that it makes itself look unapproachable sometimes. Honkai 3rd? Bro. I actually paid for the monthly pass of Honkai 3rd for a while.
I will clean up neatly and beautifully.
Yep. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I played a lot of it and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And one day I'm like, I'm not enjoying this game anymore. Fuck it, delete. And then I deleted it.
It's already over? That's a shame. It felt good.
This again.
NTE. I'll tell you the truth, right? The storyline in NTE makes me feel like nothing is happening. When I played it, it was a pain. I know there's a lot of like
What a truly beautiful story.
a lot of like dating opportunities in NTE, but it just doesn't feel, you know.
Push me to my limit.
The strength pool of my people's affection.
Oh, the main story gets interesting later.
It's already over?
Really?
That's a shame. It felt good.
The missions where you're an actual supernatural detective is great. Huh. I only played NTE for like 2 days. And I was like, nah. Not my cup of tea.
Ready? Alert!
Too much character bonding stuff up front. Damn.
Don't worry about me.
I don't know. I feel like pity because the idea of getting the 3D game to me is like, wow, that sounds fun.
I am an agent of justice. Today, you're all getting on my nerves.
Yo, Naita single-handedly killed the entire team.
Go, guys.
In the ass.
Feel the overflowing vitality.
Yo, 7E got us to 8th position. That's crazy. Let's see if we can rob him.
Let the games debut.
Like a burger that's bred between beef. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Like if I wanted to play a dating sim game, I'll play an actual dating sim game, right? At least to me, that's the logical choice.
I'll do my best.
Alright, let's see if we can win. Let's go invulnerable. Burst, burst, burst. Nice.
You're all getting on my nerves.
Alright, just don't die and then we win. Nice.
Sweat it. The squad's
Like honey pot?
here.
Sure. Why not honey pot?
Feel the overflowing vitality.
Uh oh. Damn, we got obliterated.
And you'll go blind.
Let's finish the mission.
Anise versus Moran, huh? Uh oh. Okay, we lost. And the worst part of it is we are forced to watch ourselves lose in slow motion.
Time to try again, no?
Damn. Alright, let's get our rocks. Give me rocks.
What do you think? Can
One
you now
rock.
feel the dignity
Give
befitting
me
a
rocks.
king?
One rock?
Ah,
2
I'm
rocks!
glad that's all
That's
resolved.
3 total.
But
Can I
now
get
I
2
need to
more,
go
please?
wash up again. Another big
1 more. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Nice. Oh, the Skill Kit is coming out today. Oh shit. Hype.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I guess I really was born to perform.
Okay, 3 more days and we can get the Trina skin. Oh, so hype, so hype. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're done with our dailies for today. Check here. We're fine. Alright, let's go back. Limbus. Oh wait. Universal control. I want to show you what the skin looks like. Here. So this character is named Trina. I bought her skin. Alright, this is what her base model looks like.
Why don't you remove your clothing and get a little closer to nature? How about joining us, son?
Okay, so this is the skin that we bought that I have not unlocked yet, but damn. Yeah, that was the base model. This is the skin that we bought.
Trees may seem rough and unrefined, but they actually require a delicate touch. Can you hear the sounds of nature? Who are these little cuties on my head, you ask? They're my family. Can you hear the trees may seem... Who are these little cuties on my head, you ask?
Oh, you prefer the base model? I think the base model looks good too. I prefer the newer version, the wedding dress looking version. She's so hot. Fuck. Okay. 100+ woman, by the way. True. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take the 100+. Nikke, what a game. What a game. It fills me with happiness. Alright, we need to wait 8 more minutes to do our dailies for this game. For Limbus. You guys want me to see the dispensary, huh? How do I get it? I can dispense an ego. It costs this shard. Asymmetrical inertia. Ooh, that sounds powerful as fuck. These are the non-seasonal ones. Oh. So what does the seasonal one sound? Oh, this. Oh, there isn't any this season. Oh, or is this the ego? Each of them have a power level top right. Power he. WoW is the highest level right now. Oh. Before attack, final power +1 for every 10 burn on all targets plus burn on self. I can't tell who this character is. Is that Faust? Is that... It looks like it's Faust. Let me click this. Nope. Yeah? Okay, thank God. Inflict burn equal to rough resonance divided by 2. Which one is rough? Rough is red? No. Yellow? Rough is red, I assume. Surely she has internal synergy. And then what's corrosion? You're seeing the resources to activate ego. Oh, you need 3 rough, 2 yellow, 2 this one, and then 2 this one. I see. I understand. Corrosion is them losing control of the ego. How do you lose control of an ego? Zion is the second level. Or is that first? Maybe it's first. Into the sunset. Because of losing sanity? Ah. Or using ego too often? Okay. What's this 123 consumable? Ishmael's ego shard. Why do I have 123 Ishmael ego shard? I don't even want... Oh, because that one time we got double 5-star. Double 3-star. I see. That's why. So I can take Ishmael's ego shard and turn it into shards. Turn it into threads. Can I turn it into the threads that I can use here? Can I turn it into Season 7 uptime and thread spinning only shard? $400 you can buy an ideal ego. Yep, but not recommended. Okay. I should just do mirror dungeon. I don't know if I had the energy to go through the entire dungeon today. Next Thursday there's an event where you can get thread spin. Alright, let's push as far as we can go. We go as far as we can go, and then we say it is what it is, and then we get out. Okay. Oh, second one was the ideal choice. Damn. Oh, it costs 70 to use this. Whatever. Select. Yeah, confirm. Let's go. We just go. Don't worry, we just go. When we need to think, we'll think. Oh, it's 5 AM already. Shit. Fire rings out, distance, a mouth agape. Oh, accidentally pressed wrong button. Who should go forth? Of course it's Don Quixote. Let's go. Nice.
해결됐잖아.
We got lucky.
동부싱크 3과 돈키호테.
Oh, I can use 7 characters, I forgot. Oh well.
정화. 조여목구를 달궈볼까?
식구를 건드려.
거긴 킬존이다.
이 켈투. 그럼 끝이다. 정화. 이제
Yo, the camera movement is insane. Alright, escape. Let's do our dailies. Let's do our dailies.
딸, 오늘 한 가지 해결.
EXP threat, defeat them is alright.
볼 것도 없이 처형이군.
Limbus.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
Alright guys, thank you guys very much for hanging out. But as you guys could tell, I was falling asleep while playing the game, so I'm so done.
거긴 킬존이다.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸네.
I might make an egg before I go to sleep, since I'm a bit hungry. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Alright.
내가 봐주마.
이제 갖고 놀기. 틀렸다.
Good night, guys. I just noticed that there's only one person watching the stream right now, so yeah, I appreciate you guys. All right. Yeah. Good night. Bye bye. Oh, there's 2 people watching right now. Well, either way. 3, 2. I'll do my dailies like a good boy. Yep.